welcome you once again to discovering. We've always been discovering a lot of talents over here, and then also speaking with entrepreneurs on actually how they were able to make it, so that you also learn something from it. And not only that, we've also been going around the country to also discover the beautiful places and the tourist sites and all that. But you see, we've just started this project and we're trying to have a one-on-one conversation with the experienced people in the industry. And then we are fortunate this very day to have with us a woman of substance, yes, a very hardworking woman, a very hardworking lady who is actually going to take us through. In fact, we're actually going to talk about how to start a side business 2024. Yes, there are so many strategies that you need to consider or need to put in place before you can be able to start a business in 2024. You don't just stand up and say that you're going to start a business. No, there are some measures you need to put in place. And so we are fortunate to have this business lady who is accepted to speak with us, to share her experience with the world, with the youth out there. And so if you've just joined, please take a few seconds of your time and then you can also share for others to actually join this live session right away. So straight away, we're going to introduce to you our able and hardworking young lady. And then we kickstart. Yes, don't forget, we are going to talk about how to start a side business in this 2024. You have your business, whatever that you are doing now. Oh, yes. But hey, we're going to actually talk about how to add another source of revenue, another source of income to it in this modern days. So, wherever you're watching from, in Ghana over here or across the continent, you're welcome. This is your brother Atta Smart. Yes. And so let me welcome you, Madam Ajua. Good evening, and how are you doing?
Good evening. I'm good. How are you doing too?
Great. I'm also doing well. And thank you so much for accepting to speak with us and to the rest of the world. Thank you so much.
You're warmly welcome.
Great. All right. So straight away, this very evening, we are going to actually concentrate our attention on how to set up a side business, a side business. Okay. And so you being a resource person now, you've been able to start it and it's successful for you. It has worked for you. And so in the first place, when we talk about a side business, in a very small, or in a snappy way, what's a side business?
Okay, thank you for giving me this privilege to talk to my fellow, especially my fellow women out there, because I'm more concerned about the fellow ladies, my fellow ladies like me. To talk about a side business, it's just you in motion, having your personal business and getting something to do attached to it. Because for all I know, and per research, I think 95% of this worthy and women of value did not just have one business. They had something aside doing attached to their main purpose of business. That one could be a side of attraction because as a woman, you cannot just focus yourself on getting one business and thinking that you're going to make it in the next 5 years with just one business. So what I think a side business should be is you are already in the motion. You have something you are doing and you are getting yourself hard to get something doing, getting something attached to what you are doing to fetch you more income and more profit and to make life a bit flexible for living.
Difficult to have, is it difficult to have a side business?
No? Unless of course you are lazy.
Oh, okay. And that's to say that side business isn't there for lazy people, right? Okay. All right. So okay, let's hear from you.
To add to this, for having a side business, it takes something we call passion. If you don't have the passion for it, it's
Okay.
not going to work. And if you're not consistent,
Mm,
because consistency. If you are not consistent in this side business, it's not going to work. Maybe you do today, you are expecting your income in the next 2 3 months, and it's not working as you think. So you claim that business is not booming, that business is not lively. It's not going to work. If we call something passion, you have to develop your passion for something before you can get it easy for you to be done. When you don't have the passion for some kind of job, my sister, my brother, it's not going to work. You have to get the passion, you have to get the zeal to do that job very well. You have to like the job, you have to be consistent and passionate about what you want to do. You don't just stand up and be like, okay, because everybody wants to have something doing aside to their business, let me also get myself into this kind of other businesses and get myself busy. No, it's not a matter of getting yourself busy. It's a matter of loving what you are doing and being consistent in what you are doing as a side business.
okay. Wow. That means you need to conscientize yourself before you can be able to even add a side business, right?
So,
Right. So, what's the need? Let me put it this way: that is there a need to have a side business attached to your mainstream work or profession?
necessary. It's very, very necessary to have a side business attached to what you are doing. It's very, very, very necessary to have a side business attached to what you are doing. Because as a woman, currently, for all I know, not all men are interested in having broke women. No, not all men are interested to have ladies that don't work at all. So, as a woman of valor, to get yourself to a kind of level you want to see yourself, you just have to get something doing. And aside getting something doing, you don't use the rest of your time for maybe your leisure time for maybe hanging out with friends. Get that your leisure time with something profitable. Get that leisure time to do something that can fetch you money instead of just sitting there and talking about others. Get yourself that time to get something that will be more profitable to you. And one main reason why we should have a side business is, especially for widows doing this monthly based salary jobs. For how long are you going to wait in a month for your salary to drop? And what if it doesn't drop on time? Then it means you are going to be sitting idle without money and claiming you are waiting for the government to provide you with money or provide you with a job. When you have something doing, when you have something, even if it is something late, so you start and you put in the passion that is going to grow someday, definitely things are going to be profitable and beneficial. For all I know.
Mm. All right. Yes, that's great. Now, if you just joined, let me remind you once again that we're having a convo with Adwasika, and she is in charge of Big D Foods inside Tema over here in Ghana, West Africa. And so we are talking about how to start a side business in this 2024. And so if you just joined us, in fact, you are at the right place. Okay. And so now let's proceed to actually talk about the things to put in place to be able to start a side business. We would want you to take us through. Now you've started and it's working for you. Actually, you cook, right? I'm sure you
Yes.
cook delicious foods, right? Wow. So, what are what types of food do you cook? Do you have specific ones or in general?
Specific kinds of food I cook.
Mm,
Basically, I'm an
yes.
elderly with
Okay.
abobi,
Okay.
and I do
Okay.
uh, wache in the pot. That's only evening. You only get this wache to buy evening times. It's called wache in the pot, and we also patronize banku and tilapia everywhere. But this one, it's banku served in the asanka, a very special one, of course. And you
Okay.
only get this one basically weekends. And we do a
Mm.
local bar, so Asana Lamborghini and other stuff. We take orders and we do brand promoting too.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's great. That's great. That
Yeah.
means she is actually into it. Now, let's move straight forward. What are some of the things to put in place as a teacher? as a nurse, as whatever profession that a person or the one who is watching us right away is into? What are some of the things to put in place, the measures to put in place to be able to have a side business running successfully?
Okay, so in my situation and in my experience, I said to myself, I used to rent a shop. Actually, I used to rent a shop for my business. And I said to myself, I set a target for myself that by the end of 2023, getting into 2024, I must own my own shop. That's why I told myself that renting of shop should end in 2023. I'm not entering 2024 into renting of side shops for my businesses. No, I have to get my own shop, my personal shop that I can claim of. And as a teacher, as a nurse, an engineer, as a doctor, as a mere employee watching me from wherever you are watching, it's not necessarily starting a business with a shop. You can there we have some businesses basically start them off without having a shop. You can be in your various houses and
Okay.
make money of unless of course you are lazy, unless of course you don't want to get yourself doing when you are home. But when you get in touch with people like us who are not fond of sitting at one places, we always want to get something at our table, get something small from here, little from here, join to this and add to our main businesses and make life comfortable for us. Unless of course you are someone that says, okay, that gives up easily. Unless of course you that don't have a target for yourself that this is what I want to achieve this year. And if you want to join yourself into this side business, you must set a target. Okay, when I'm as for example to say when I'm doing a business of fetching for 10 people in a week, by the end of the year, I should be able to multiply my see yourself ahead of time before you can be able to figure out if this side business is going to work for you or not. And you have to, as I earlier said, you have to be consistent in this side businesses. You have to make time for yourself. And it's not all businesses that needs money. So someone will be like, okay,
Okay.
Miss Kelly, you said this, you said that, you said that. What about the capital? It's not all businesses that needs money to start. There are some businesses automatically, if you don't, you cannot start. There are some businesses. The last time I checked, we have businesses in Ghana here that I, in person, am proud of. This boys called Bus Stop Boys. You can have a
Yes.
watch of them online. I'm proud of them because
Yeah.
they are not waiting for the government to create jobs for them. No, you don't wait and sit in your various houses thinking that the government is going to create a job for you. Since you know that things, even things around you, can create a business for your own self. Per my research and per my life experience, things around you can create businesses for your own self. Even you can even make money from someone that is sitting in his or her shop claiming to be a shop owner. You can sit in your house and make money from them.
Okay. How?
Yeah.
How is it done?
Okay, so to start with, let me talk about selling of clothes and dresses, clothes, dresses. Let me say, how do I classify these items? Um, let me say, please can you help me with a word to use? I don't know, but classification of
Which actual ones?
classification of boutiques. Okay, so let me put it
Oh,
this
okay.
way:
Is it the those with the bend down boutiques or the full sellers or
boutique,
which ones?
any
Or the
of them,
actual boutiques,
any
right? Okay.
to our
Okay.
local environment. Let me come to our local environment. You see, when no matter where you are staying, whether you are staying in Tema, Ashaiman, Accra, Kumasi, no matter where you are staying, I can assure you that you can get a shop in maybe KJTia in Ashaiman. Let me use my area for example. You can get yourself a shop in Tema that sells clothes, ladies' clothes, men's shirts, men's belt, men's wear. Just this, yeah, allow them to have their shops. It's their shop. Give them that due respect. So you can go to
Okay.
them, negotiate with them. Okay, The only thing you want them to do for you right now is to just allow you use your smartphone and take a pictures of their stock. And they know you're also, it's a form of promoting their business for them. Okay, when you get to
Yes.
their shop, they are telling you they sell one shirt for 100 cities. That is fine. Just take a picture of it. Since you don't have that money to start your own right now, take a picture of it. When you just get a picture of it, just post on your timeline, your WhatsApp pages, your social media handles, post everywhere. Definitely, you will get at least two, three, four buyers in your DM that will be interested in the styles you post and everything you post. Um, I'm sorry, I have to go offline. My phone is shutting down in no moment. Sorry.
Reconnect her. All right. So it seems our guest is offline now. All right. So sorry for such an interruption. In fact, the conversation is getting very interesting now, but it seems there's some sort of technical hitch at her side. We're still putting some things in place. We're putting measures in place to see if we can actually get her back online. Okay, so you continue to be over here. She is the person she's having her business. She's been able to start up a business and it's moving up smoothly for her. And she is willing and ready to share with us how she was. Able to start up her business, and it's now working smoothly for her. Actually, she has made mention of some few points. She was still on the course of mentioning the points, and then we had a technical hitch. Okay, so it was like there are a lot of people who are into sales, but they don't actually have the money to do that. Okay, so you can actually get to a shop wherever you find yourself, either in Kumasi, in Accra, in Tamale, wherever, any part of the country or any part of the African country, you can get to a shop. You can talk to the shop owner, negotiate with the shop owner, okay, and let him or her know that you actually want to enter into business with him or her. All right. So this is how you're going to do it. You don't have money to actually purchase them and then send them to your shop. You don't have shop. Now you don't have money to even buy them. How much more having money to, rent a shop? You don't have that. Okay. So what you need to do is that you take pictures of the attires, the dresses over there in the shop. Okay, just take pictures of them. That means you are going to use or make good use of the phone that you're holding. This morning in the live session, I made mention of that. Okay, so Adrosika also made mention of that. That's the young CEO. All right, that you take pictures of the addresses with your phone and then you upload them social media handles, your status, and all that, just to be advertising those products. All right, you just need to be advertising those products, okay, so that when someone exercises interest in that, then you can All right. So when someone exercises interest in that, then what you got to do is to actually go to the shop and purchase it for the person. Now, don't forget you have an interest over there. Your commission is also rest assured. All right. So that's a sure way of having a side business yours. And then you also made mention that you need to be someone who is consistent. Consistency is key. And so you shouldn't be someone who does it or start today and then the next day you feel discouraged. No, when it happens that way, that means you cannot go far to do it more. So you should be someone who is consistent. All right. And not only that, there are some other ways as well. I'm sure that he was talking about when she had a technical challenge. So we're so sorry for that. We shall actually bring the lesson of today's, tips to an end because of the technical challenge we've encountered this very evening. And then we promise you that we shall actually continue with this conversation. Yes, a very fruitful one, and I'm sure it's going to help you and it's going to help the rest of the youth over here. If you've been here, please kindly take a few seconds of your time, share this particular video, and don't forget to like it and then put your comments in the comment section over there. Now, let's read some comments that we had so far. Digital literate teachers, nice show. Yes, you guys are doing well. Thank you so much, my big brother, chatting from Mars. Wow. Okay, so thank you very, very much. And then powerful convo, guys in Abuaje. I'm enjoying. And then wow, we have nice program over here, DK Online Radio, and then very educative program with some love emojis and all that. Thank you so much for having time over here with us with this actual conversation. And we promised that we shall actually get back to it since we couldn't finish on a good note. All right. But the few points that she made mention of, I'm sure they'll be beneficial to you. So see you next time, God willing. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please take a few seconds of your time, click on the subscribe button, be part of this wonderful family so that whenever there is a video like this over here, you can be part of it. And then if you're also an experienced person in this regard and you have something to share with the youth out there, the rest of the youth out there, you can also get in touch with me personally, and then we book a date. We have you over here, and then you also share your testimony. Are you a business person, an entrepreneur? You're successful in your sector or your section or wherever you find yourself. You can actually get in touch so that together we can also change the negative narratives of the youth, the teachers, the nurses, and the people at large. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share this and then also be part of my subscribers. God bless you. Until we meet next time, all that I'm saying is that may the good Lord be with you. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your day right here. God bless you.